Hey guys, it's Susie Lee with Bellina Boutique. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It's a little later than usual, but we're gonna just do a fun little project tonight. I have got a Hobby Lobby purse that I don't know if you've ever seen them or not, but they're really cute. They're clear little plastic. They're not hard plastic. They're the vinyl plastic, but they're really cute. And when I saw it, I bought a couple of them because I thought, I want to zhuzh them, because that's what we do, right? We zhuzh. We are going to, let me just put this over here. I want to show you this purse. It's the darn cutest thing ever. Look at this purse. Isn't this sweet? Have y'all ever seen these at Hobby Lobby? In the section where they have like headbands and the hats and all of that stuff, that's where they have these. And they're so cute. And I thought, I've got to get me one of these and give it a whirl. I got to give it a whirl, right? So, hey, you know what? I'm going to clean it up with a little bit of alcohol, just a little bit. I'm just going to wipe it down. And we're going to get started here. I've got some, I don't even know how this is going to turn out. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. None whatsoever, but we're going to give it a whirl. And you're seeing me zhuzh on the fly here because I have no idea what this is going to look like. I've looked at some lucite purses online. They're really cute. It's really cute. It's got like just a little turn, you know, latch. And so we're just going to clean it up with a little bit of alcohol because, you know, we're not painting it. But I do want it to be clean. So when I adhere, I'm going to adhere some stones and stuff. So we want to make sure that that doesn't have oils and stuff like that, right? So it's got a little bag inside of it that kind of keeps it the bag's shape. It's got like a little air pouch bag inside, and we're going to keep that in there for now. Anyway, what I want to do is, it's got this really long chain. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take the chain off. Simply because we're going to do something a little bit more glam than that, because that's what we do, right? Tools for this. There we go. And it's stuck to my thumb. Pinch the skin right off the thumb. Tell you what you call dedication, a crafting dedication. Is when you when you take injury on a live. So now we've just got a little clutch, right? But I've got some Totally Dazzled. Imagine that. All right, so I've got this from Totally Dazzled. This is an antique bronze collection. The antique bronze applique. That's what this is. Now I've got a little bit of gold here and a little bit of gold here on the latch. It's not gonna really big time conflict with it because of what I'm going to do. You're not going to see much of it, right? So what I'm going to do now, this is going to be sticky on the back, right? So we can't have that. So I thought, well, let us take some satin and put it back here and see how that does. I'm thinking it should hold really well. I might go just along the edges of the, of the scallops of the applique and see if I put it on very lightly. Maybe it won't. We'll see. Maybe I'll just kind of very lightly rub my hand over it. Putting it right on the scallops around the edges of the applique. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take my finger and go right over the edge just to give it just a little smear of the B7000 so that it'll hold, because it does go almost to the edge. And I'm going to let it hang over just a little bit. I'm going to start on this end over here and just lay it down straight. Give it to me straight, Susie. Just don't want it going through. It didn't. It's fine. Got me stuttering already. Okay, so we got a little bit left. Been saving my ribbon for those messy bows, you know. So I'm gonna give it the push down so that it adheres really well. And I think it did well, like that. And see, it hardly shows at all on this side. But it's a sweet handle now. See there? Let me think. Let's just have a think here for a minute. If I put it up through this little doodad like that, and I pull it over like that, that works. And then I could do the same on this end. Let's do that. And then I can adhere the ribbon to the back side. Gonna get rid of all those little frays. Just like that. And melt that polyester in the ribbon. So anyway, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put this through on this side. What did I just do? Yeah, it's got to go, it's got to go upside down first. See, you got to start upside down and put it through this little D ring. It's called a D ring because why? It looks like the letter D. That's all. That's all that's about. And what I'm going to do, you guys are going to say, what is her deal? I'm going to grab a couple of these little binder clips, and I am going to put some E6000, because I don't know, call me silly. I just feel like it is more industrial than B7000. So there's that. I mean, you do you, boo. If you don't agree, then you do you. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and smear some of this E6000, and I'm going to quickly cap it because it'll fly out of there like gangbusters. Yeah, like that. And I'm going to make a little loop, right, just like that. Now, you could, if you had a tool, like my crocodile, you could go through and put a hole and put a little brad there. You could do that. There's a lot of gems. There are a lot of, there we go. Just going to take that little clippy and hold it on there for dear life. Oh, here's one. They fell down in my little caddy. And I'm going to hold it on that end. I have another one down in there. No, but I got this one. I don't know, it might work. All right, so it's going to come around this way, and we're going to do the same thing on this end. We're going to put it through. I think it's going to be pretty. Just a sweet little bag that you can carry for special occasions and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Remove the cap off of the E6000. And I'm going to try not to put it to the edge so much so it doesn't ooze out at me. And I'm just going to clip it. Very fancy, y'all. All right. It's very fancy. I'm going to clip it there. And one little clip there. And for a minute, it's going to look kind of funky. But look at how cute that handle is, eh? Right? I think that's a pretty handle. I've got some of this chain on a rope that I bought from the Hobby Lobby in the jewelry section. This pretty little, these rhinestones on a rope. And I was kind of thinking about going up and down where the bag is stitched right at the edge, and it's kind of stiff, so it would be a perfect place for this, for these rhinestones. And then I've got this. Now, I just found this in my jewelry stash. I forgot that I had it. Yeah, I had it back in probably the 90s, probably when I bought this. Probably wore it maybe once. I think I got it from Target. But look at how pretty those pieces are. And I was kind of even thinking, that it would be kind of pretty even hanging off of the edge of this bag here. Can you see that? Can you see? Of course, I'd take it off the chain. But I was thinking how pretty that would look hanging off the edge of the flap. Now, I'm going to open this back up, the flap. And for now, if I put that along the edge, I'm going to need it free. So, and B7000 it is. I think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to use the bling on a rope here along the edge of the bag for a couple of reasons. It's very easy to put on, and I think it's very elegant. It looks elegant to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and right on the stitching. I'm using the stitching for a guide. Right along the edge there. And I think what I'm going to do too, don't bother putting that on. I'm just going to quickly give it a little dry. So it kind of, you know, gets everything started. Not too much though. Okay, and the key is to keep your rhinestones up, facing upward. Like that. Give it a gentle pull. And make sure that I tap them right on into that B7000. And it's already blinging. How pretty. All right, along the edge here, the bottom. I'm going to try to keep it off my hands because I don't want to get it on the bag. Got to be careful. You don't want to get it crooked. I'm going to hold it on this end and give it a tight tug. There we go. Pretty. My thumb must have had some on it too. Got it. It just rolls off like, you know, like rubber. If you wait till it dries, then you're sunk. You can get it off. All right, I'm going to give it a flip. And do this side. Very gently flipping it over. Don't want it getting caught up in all that shenanigans over there. Going right along the edge, right on those stitches. You can't see them, but there's little clear-ish stitches. I don't know if they're stitches or if it's melted together. Not sure, but that's where it's going. Give this a little bit of a dry. And I'm just gonna carefully, neatly and sweetly, and oh so petitely lay them down at the edge of the bag. Ta-da. Take my little snippers I'm stopping right where the flap starts to round on the side. Very cute. And once that's on there, it will be on there for life. I'm thinking. Just happened. Okay. Quick dry. Okay, so moving along and singing a song. Here we go. Get this one going. And we're going to do it on this side, only backwards. We're going to all right. Dry that just a smidge. But anyway, all right, this is not ready to be unleashed yet. Not just yet. I might after the live even add a little bit more and let it sit overnight, because I want to make sure that that handle is nice and strong. Now here's the thing, you're not going to be putting, your coin rolls in here and carrying it around. This is like something that you're going to carry to a bougie event, a wedding or a something like that, where you're just going to need your cell phone, your yip deck, maybe a little bit of makeup, a hairbrush, I don't know, a mirror, something like that. You're not going to need a lot with a bag like this. This is just a bougie bag, and hey, you know what? You can just use it to display in your bougie stuff. So there's that. So, okay, so I've got these, and I'm kind of thinking, how cute would it be to add that to the mix and let it hang down? Let's take the chain off first to see. I think you'll be able to see a little bit better with the chain off. I'm going to unleash it here. You got to find a little opening. I take my two little needle nose pliers and twist, and then I shout. Well, then in those cases, I got to put it back on. And of course, you're going to hang on to the chain because the next one I engineer will be better than ever. This is my first. Okay. Over here. I don't know if I want to mix these metals because, to me, because this has got like some black or gray in the background of it. See that color, that metal? And so does the antique bronze applique. So I kind of think it looks neat with that. It'll have to go either right below that flap or right on it. Like right on it. Like that. I'm gonna take those little clippies off. I think I'll put it in the back side where it's not gonna interfere with a whole lot. Yeah, we'll keep that like that. All right, let's see. Making sure. Yeah, it was that little clip that messed it up. All right, let's see, shall we? It's at the very end of the flap. So yeah, I think it's okay as long as it doesn't touch the clasp. It might flip around a little bit, but and it's too long. It's just too long. Put it up above it. It's too long for the to put it down here, because if you wanted to set it on the floor or just set it like squarely, this would interfere with it, this little doodad. So it might interfere. I'm thinking maybe I wonder if I can adjust this. Nope, because this is like these two are chained on. This is chained on. Chain. I could, what I could use? I could use these two and these two and use this for another project, you know, I could do that. Let's do that. Where's my little clipper? I'm going to take it apart. We're going to deconstruct it. Occupational hazard. Okay, see, this is a big ol' hunkin' piece that I can use for something else, somewhere else, some other time. But I'm thinking these pieces might be really pretty placed. On the flap. And I am going to take these off. These little, there's like these little, you know, where they were connected to the wire. It's a little rough. Now I have a file here I got from the Dollar Tree. It's a diamond file. Once in a while, I get something like this, like a little burr on a metal piece. And I just use my little diamond file and it smooths it right out. Been doing it for years. It works. Yep. Close enough for government work. All right. Who put you there? That'll be pretty like that, kind of flanking the bag like that. Oh, that is pretty. I could even have them touching, like that. No, I kind of like them down where they were. Each side of the latch, and then connecting right here on the bag. That's pretty. All right, I think I got a game plan, y'all. I like it. And I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue to hold for the quick hold, and then I'm going to use some E6000 on the bag. So before I do anything, right where there's some, I got to be careful. This is really important. I don't want to put the E6000 down here because I want that to be free. So when the flap comes up, right? So the only thing that's touching, actually, the only thing that's touching the flap is this little arch thing, this little swoopy part there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little E6000 on each end and a little bit of hot glue in the middle. Just a dab. And hope it works, because I know that E6000 and hot glue do not like each other. So, okay, I'm not moving it. It's there and it's on. That is pretty. That is real pretty. I'm starting on the outsides first. Okay, a little bit of E6000 on the ends, like that. I think this is going to be really pretty. There we go. Kind of swooping up the side of the flap. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to take this one up. Now a lot of this is touching. The only thing that's not touching on this piece is there's a little pear-shaped at the end, this little pear shape right here. About half of it doesn't touch. So everything else is touching. So guess what? We can, and it's a heavy piece, so you want to make sure that it's going to be on there, but good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge with a good amount of E6000, all the places. And right in the middle, I'm going to leave the middle the hot glue. It's a pretty little glam bag, isn't it? All right. And we're going to add a little glob of glue right there. And lay it on down there. Like a puzzle piece, sort of, right? Just like a little puzzle piece. It's right in there perfectly. Give it a push. And do this side. Okay. Gotta get it ready. So when I'm done gluing it, I can just layer down. I'm not trying to put too much close to the edge. I'm trying to keep it so it doesn't ooze out on the bag. You know. Get your hat on there, buddy. Because it comes out like you wouldn't believe. Next thing you know, half your glue's gone. Okay. How are we doing over here? Gotta make sure that I get that little puzzle piece in there. It's where it belongs. Okay. I like it. I think it's cute as a button. Okay, just letting it sit for a minute. How pretty are you? Take this off just for a minute, just so you guys can see. I would think after half an hour that the E6000 has started to take hold. I'm not gonna, but this is what we got thus far. We've got the pretty applique that I put the ribbon on the back. Okay, and got the bling on a the bling on a roll from Hobby Lobby, from the jewelry section there, and now this pretty little deconstructed necklace that we put on there, like that. Now my question is, I feel like it needs more bling. Maybe around the edge of the flap, right down here, and just at the edge, I'm thinking I'm going to put a little extra, just a little extra bling. So let's do this. Let's grab my applicator pen and let's have at it. I'm going to use B7000 because of the applicator is so much better with it. And these stones are, they are quality stone. These are really, a really beautiful SS20, and they shine like new money. That kind of brings these pieces together. What I'm doing right now is it kind of connects them. Like the chain was connecting them. Well, now this is connecting them. I gotta be careful. I don't want to press too hard on these. These are pretty much on here with the B7000. They're pretty much on there, but I don't want to move them around too much. Oh, I'm coming off. I'm going to tuck that one way up under. See if I can get one more in here. Like that. You little stinker. Give me trouble. Get in there. Perfect. Okay. That makes it really pretty. That's very pretty. I could add some bling around the edge of the clasp, but it would have to be a smaller bling. And I probably should have thought of that before I put these on. So I'm probably not going to do that. I would have thought about it though. We could have done that. Should have blinged that part first before I stuck those two pieces on there, but that's fine. That's fine. I can go around the edge here, like right here, and it kind of will connect. It will connect these two pieces, I think. I'm going to do this. I'm going to add just a little bit, connecting kind of these two pieces. This clear flat back stones are really, really pretty. And they got a lot of shimmer. I only took 3 though. Can only get 3 in there, but that's okay, because now it looks connected. I like it. Okay, some spots down here that look like they could use a little connecting too. Like right here. Right at the edge. Make sure I don't glue the flap down. That would be bad. Then it would be a purse that we could just look at from afar. A non-usable item. Okay. That's pretty because it just makes the whole thing connected. I like it. How many did I put over here? 5? I'll try to get 5 in here. I may go around the whole flap because it's really pretty and it really shows nicely, like up the sides. Take these off so I can do that, because why not? Because we can, right? Why not? Right up to the top. Kind of hides those other ones, but that's all right. They're so tiny you don't even see them. Yeah, these sing. These babies sing. Maybe one more. Enough glue there? I think I do. Okay, that's pretty. You see how pretty that is? Look at all that bling. That's gorgeousness. Just gorgeousness. This. Oh, I'll make sure that didn't move over there. Okay. Come on out and play. Glue. Come on out to play. One. I did quite a few on that side. I'm trying to make it symmetrical, but sometimes depending on how it was cut, the bag and all, it might not be symmetrical. So we'll do the best we can, right? Ain't nobody gonna say, oh, you're one bling off on that bag, sister. So, shame on you. One more. One bling off, shame on you. That's really pretty. Boy, that really does sing. I like it. It sings with bling. You know what? Know what, Susie? I want to go all the way around the flap. It's so pretty. I want to go around the flap with this bling. I want to trim it. The more you put on, the more it needs. Now this little piece of plastic's got a dent in it. You know, kind of bends. I'm trying to pooch it out. That's a technical term, pooch. So that it won't do that. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Burn? Yeah, I'm going to connect it all the way from this side to that side. And then that part of the flap will all look symmetrical. I think it looks good like that. So we're going to do that. Yes, we are. Because we can. Yes, I did. Totally dazzled. Not Dollar Tree. Totally dazzled. Yes, as a strap. I sure did, girl. I've done that before on a bag. I can't remember what I did it on, though. Oh, I remember. I did it on one of my straw bags when I blinged the whole inside of the flap with bling wrap. That was, I still have that. I still have that for sale. Did I put that in my Etsy shop? I can't even remember, you guys. It's for sale. It's a beautiful bag, and when you open it up, the whole inside of the flap is all bling with bling wrap. It's pretty, but it's a little fancy. If you're not going somewhere fancy, then you might not need it. I love this clear bag, though. I think this is so pretty. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Okay. One more. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It went perfectly to the edge of that other bling that I put on earlier. You see that? How pretty that looks? It's just a little trim, just a little something. It's not real in your face, but it's just a little sparkle, a little something, something. I love it. I think it's pretty. Very pretty. All right, I'm going to start here and I'm going to go back around the edge, all the way back to the other bling. Okay. There you go. I love it. I love it. Where'd my little lid go here? There it is. How sweet. I don't want to bring this up and have it interfere with these because they're still drying. So I'm just going to kind of leave it hanging down like that. Well, I'll take pictures of it and I'll show you it all blinged out. I think it's adorable. This is so stinking cute. Very pretty. I just at the last minute decided I would use that necklace, and I'm so glad I did because I feel like it really did the trick, in my opinion. So there you go, guys. I'm going to turn this light down just ever so slightly to show you like that. Now you can really see all the bling. Isn't that pretty? And even that little tiny bit around the edges back here, that little tiny bit of bling, and of course it totally dazzled. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and secure this overnight with the E6000 so that so I'll just leave it up here, and I'm gonna clip it off and make sure that it's all nice and secure. So whatever you hold in there would not fall out. wouldn't break. All right, guys. So there it is. a little glam bag from Totally Dazzled and Hobby Lobby. Think it's cute. All right. Okay, guys, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Love you all. Bye-bye.